Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, can't say that anymore. It's not gender inclusive enough. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot I can't make that symbol anymore. Okay. All right. Let's get to the subject. We're going to talk about last month's June's MPEG, miles per electric gallon. That's the new phrase I've come up with. I called it MPGE in the past because I couldn't think of anything else. And I got the idea of MPEG this last month from a story I read. Miles per electric gallon. Basically what it is the point where whatever you spend on electricity to push an electric car, or electricity and gas combined in the 2015 Volt like I have, or any plug-in hybrid, mine's a 2015 Volt, is the point where what the MPG would have to be in a gas car to spend the amount you spent to get from point A to point B in that same time and space, of course. You know, driving the same speed and treating it the same and everything. So anyway, let's take a look at June's MPEG. Here you go. The best I did the whole month is 215.6 miles per MPEG. The worst, the average I did was 144.8. It looks like the worst was 89.5. You see the best right here, the worst right here, and the average right there. So now I don't document every trip I make. I don't document any trips under 15 miles. Don't know why, because I don't have a maximum rules, or maybe I should. But I want to be real careful that I don't subconsciously try to get this number up as high as possible. You know, I believe that on the subconscious level we can do all kinds of things we don't realize, you know, if we're rooting for something. And I'm rooting for the adoption of electric vehicles, believe me. You know, and but anyway. Alright, let's compare that to last month. Last month, the best we did was 280.6. The worst I did was 43 because I went to Memphis one day, which is about 180 miles round trip. And of course I only have about 40 miles of battery. So that was mostly gas for that trip. Still not bad, 43 miles to the gallon. And 127.2 was the average for last month. But this month again, the average 144.8 MPEG. Now here's where I get that. Here's a typical graph of this is a made up trip. If you look at this, it has the date to the left, electric vehicle on top, ICE internal combustion engine on the bottom, and it has 6.5 cents per kilowatt hour, which is the cost of electricity in my neck of the woods. 10.2 kilowatt hours used on this trip, 66 cents of electricity, 50 total miles, a fifth of a gallon of gas used. Anyway, miles per dollar, 40 miles for every dollar spent, 117.3 MPGE. On the bottom, the gas equivalent. Gas $2.93 a gallon, which is what it was last time I bought gas. The national average for the gas car is 25 MPG. Now that car, it costs 9 cents per mile to operate it instead of 2 cents, and 8.4 miles per dollar instead of 40. So anyway, there you can see how much cheaper electric cars are. And I believe a plug-in hybrid is a very good deal for those that's a little bit worried about going pure electric. Even if you get something like the Chevy Bolt, which goes 238 highway miles. Some people are still worried about that because they're thinking, what if I have a family emergency and need to drive 300 miles? You know, it could be very inconvenient. Where you can get a Chevy Volt, first generation, it goes about 40 non-winter electric miles, and the rest is on gas. You can drive wherever you want to go. Drive across the country if you want. And the second generation, 2016 to 2019, Volt, from what I understand, gets about 60 non-winter miles in electric and the rest on gas. And so I'm telling you, this is my Chevy Volt. I mean, even with the gas I burned, 144.8 miles per gallon, that with electricity costs, gas costs, everything, all the costs combined, you'd have to have a car that got 145 miles to the gallon to spend less than I spent for the miles I drove last month. And on the tank I'm on now, this is kind of off the subject, but my current tank has about 950 miles on the tank of gas I've got. It's a 9-gallon tank. 950 miles I've put on it, and I've still got about a half tank of gas. If that holds true for the second half, you're talking about somewhere around 1,800 miles between fill-ups, which would blow my old record away. I hadn't even made it 700 or 800 miles yet. Because quite often I take 70-mile trips round trip. You know, round 70-mile trips. Not each way, but round trip 70 miles. Blah, 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 blah. You know, anywhere from 65 to 80. It happens quite a bit. So I burn gas. I burn gas more than the average boat owner does. You know, just lately I've been taking shorter trips just by coincidence. Haven't been planning it, haven't been trying to do it. It's just the way things have worked out. So anyway, because I have a second job. And that second job, some months I'll do a lot, some months I'll do very little. And that second job requires me to drive sometimes to Pocahontas or Walnut Ridge or Truman or, you know, Piggott or Rector. And most of those places I will burn some gas. But anyway, consider getting a plug-in hybrid if you're a little scaredy cat about electric cars. You kind of want one, but you're a little bit scared, like a little girl. Consider getting a plug-in hybrid. You know, because that's kind of like electric vehicle with a safety zone. And I would love to have a pure EV, but my Volt is very nice, and I'm very happy with it. Plus the fact that in this area there's no infrastructure. So it's very difficult to have a short-range electric car, which is all I can afford. My choices are a short-range electric car. You know, 120 miles if I'm lucky. Probably more like 80 miles in non-winter, which means 60 miles in winter. You know, or a plug-in hybrid. So, but anyway, I rambled as usual. As you know, I cannot keep myself from rambling. I can't do it. Nope. I should have been a preacher. I could have. The only thing is, if I'd been a preacher, I would have forgotten about the 12 o'clock rule. You gotta let them out by 12 so they can go eat. I'd have kept them to 12:30 or 1 if they'd been mad at me. You know, but anyway. Alright, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll post another video soon. It's been a while, a few weeks, and I'll try to post them a little bit quicker. But I only do this because I enjoy it. I don't get any money, don't plan on getting any money. I only do it because I enjoy it. And sometimes a week will go by, 2 weeks go by, and I just don't feel like doing it, so I just don't do it. I ain't worried about building the channel. If this channel builds, it's purely because of accident, not because I tried. You know, but I love to talk about electric cars. I want to spread information about electric cars. You know, and so I do like it when my subscriber count goes up, but I don't care as much as most people do, you know, because money is not my goal. That's not my goal with this channel. And I'd be shocked if I ever get any money from YouTube. I mean, shocked. So, alright, y'all have a great day and thanks for watching. Remember, chicks dig scars and electric cars.